Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you want to see how I got this look in less than 10 minutes, please stay tuned. I'm trying to do this fast because they're doing construction upstairs and they're so loud. Like I swear they're just sitting up there banging on the floor with hammers. But I'm going to be doing a 10-minute get ready with me look, and I'm going to make this as simple as possible. So I realized that some of my makeup looks that I've done in the past and labeled as beginner friendly or simple to follow is not that easy to follow. Okay, so I use like probably over 8 products, and it's like maybe over 10 steps that I do. And just on a regular everyday basis, that's not really practical. And if you don't have that much time to do all of those steps, it just isn't gonna work. So what I'm gonna do today is actually do a complete, easy, everyday look that you can create yourself in 10 minutes. Okay, I need you guys to forgive me because I am sick as a dog. Like, if you can tell, my nose is so red. It's been running, I've been coughing, sneezing, everything. So I'm really trying to, put that aside and get this out. So if I do kind of, look a little off or sneeze, please forgive me, but I can't stop the timer. Create a start to finish full look for you guys, and I hope that I simplify it enough towards you can do this if you are really first time wearing makeup. I really hope that this is going to be something that you can follow. My grandmother even requested something and told me like, hey girl, I can't put all those products on my face. So I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible. So I'm not going to go in detail about each individual product that I'm going to be using. I'm going to just kind of give you a general synopsis of what I'm doing. So that way, if you don't have this specific product, you can still create the look. It's just going to be a basic template for what you can do as far as creating this look. Okay, so I'm going to actually roll up my sleeves, and we're going to start with some primer. Okay, so this is something that, oh shit, I should probably start the timer. Wow. Bam, 10 minutes. Okay, so first I'm going to start off with my primer, and you want to just make sure that you prime your entire face, but as well as moisturizing your face really well before you do any makeup look. That will be the key to a smooth application and an easy process. And if you guys hear banging, again, I am so sorry, but they're doing some construction upstairs, and I'm going to try not to talk when they're doing that, but you guys might hear it in the background. Alrighty, so next I'm gonna go ahead and start my brows, and I'm using just a dual-sided brow pencil. This one has a brush on one end and then the actual pencil on the other side. Okay, so, wow, I don't have time to pick anything up, so I'm going to go ahead now and use some concealer to clean up the bottom half of my brow. So if I was doing a more tutorial-like, take my time look, then I would be cleaning up the top and the bottom, but since I only have 10 minutes, we're going to do this like we have to go to work, okay? And for an everyday look, you don't really want a super defined brow. I mean, you can, but to me personally, if you're trying to kind of look natural or at least look like you don't have that much makeup on, that's probably not gonna be a step you're gonna wanna do. Alright, and you might have to switch back and forth between the two because after you like clean up your brows, you might notice something that you want to fix. And of course, just be in mind of the time. Okay, so pretty pleased with those brows. So I'm gonna go ahead and just comb that out one final time. And then I'm going to take my brow gel and I'm gonna go ahead and just set those into place. Alrighty, so with the leftover concealer on the back of my hand, and this is the same color as my skin tone, I am going to go underneath my eyes very closely with this concealer. And again, it has to be a color that is close to your skin tone. So normally when I do makeup looks, I have two concealers. I have one that is very flesh toned and then I have one that's brighter. This is absolutely not the time you'd be using the brightening one because you just want it to kind of give yourself a more woke and fresh look, not a bright, hey, I'm about to go out kind of look. So with that, I'm also gonna go ahead and just add a little bit more because I'm gonna put that on my eyelids because we're gonna do just a little bit of eye color on our lids as well. Time check, we have, so it's 2:21. I thought I had 2 minutes and 21 seconds left. I was about to say, but I have 5 minutes and 19 seconds left. So we're gonna keep this going. All right, and now I'm gonna take my setting powder. You can use any setting powder that you have. I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier. And if you guys don't have a setting powder, that is okay. You can just put a white eyeshadow on top of this to set this in place, or a flesh colored powder. And then I'm also going to take this and powder underneath my eye. So this sets the concealer in place. Now this is an optional step because for underneath the eyes, because we are going to be using our face powder. It's going to be any powder that you have that is the same color as your skin tone. That's the color that you're going to use. And then you're just gonna go over your entire face with your powder. Now, damn. Okay, so I messed up because I don't have everything that I need, but normally in this scenario, you would have all your stuff with you. Alright, so now I'm going to, the timer's still going. Okay, so I'm actually going to take my Mocha Mami, and this is going to be the same shade that I'm going to contour my face with. I'm going to take this with a fluffy brush and just work that into my crease so that it just gives it a pop of color and just a little more dimension, and so that it doesn't look just flat and washed out. I check. Oh my gosh, 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my contour brush and I'm gonna just warm up my face a little bit with that. And this is also going to serve a little bit as kind of like a blush. And again, I have 2 minutes left, so I'm gonna try to do this fast. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my mascara. Quickly. And obviously mascara, depending on how you get to work or where it is that you're going, you might have extra time in the car to do the mascara. So this might not be your final, time to apply, but this is, you're gonna just do a nice even coat of mascara. You can do the bottom, however, I'm not going to do the bottom at this time because I don't have no time. But if you have time for that in the car, you can obviously, leave this step out and save that for then. Now I'm going to take a blush that, okay, a minute and 48 seconds. I'm gonna take my blush and do a quick little brush of color on top of my contour. And if that color comes out too pigmented for you, just take the brush that you used for your, to set your entire face and just kind of brush some of that out. Now I'm going to take a highlighter by MAC and I'm going to just apply that to the high points of my cheeks. Bam. And that in. Obviously, you know, you want to do it as much as you can. You want to do as much as you want. If you want to keep it natural, not too much highlight. I kind of want to be natural but glowy. So I'm just going to add some there. I have 51 seconds left. I'm going to just go ahead and put some on my nose. And then on my little middle part and go down my nose. I have 51 seconds left. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. This is my everyday MAC brown. So something neutral. Got some gloss. Again, this might be something you could do in the car depending on how much time you have. And I'm gonna set my face now. All right, so how much time do we have left? So the timer just stopped. When I clicked to see my screen, actually went off. So this is 10 minutes makeup look, and what will I say? So, I mean, sorry y'all, I told you I'm sick. I like it. It's very simple, very natural. Obviously, this is something that you can do if you have 10 minutes or if you have 20 minutes, but you obviously need to split 10 amongst doing your hair. Obviously, I just feeling a little wrap on my head, but you can always go ahead and add in steps or take out steps as needed. So this is just like for that mom who has to get her kids ready but also needs to get ready, or my grandma who wants to do her makeup but obviously doesn't want like 30 million products on her face, or just anybody pressed for time. So you guys can tweak this how you need to. Again, it's just the very basics. I didn't go into deep depth about the products that I was using, but that is only because I don't want you guys to feel like you have to use these products to achieve this look. If you just have the basic template and use what you have, make it, use what you have and make it work. So if this is something that you guys feel like you can do, or if you guys are like, hey Latrell, thank you for finally doing something that I can follow and that I can do, then please, oh my God, then please give this video a thumbs up.